I'm Shane from Tackle World Coolinga. A frequently asked question is, how do you rig the Fuze Bazza Baits? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it. In the Bazza Bait range we have two sizes, with the 5-inch and with the 7-inch, and there's about 4 to 5 colours to each size. So there's two different ways to rig the Bazza Baits. One of my personal favourites is to rig them weedless. The beauty of rigging weedless, you can get into spots where you cannot get a soft plastic with an exposed hook. Now, the owner, Flashy Swimmers, they're definitely the pick of all the weedless hooks I've ever tried on the Bazza Baits. Because of their profile, it's a chin weight, they just swim upright, they swim a lot better, and they've got a unique little flashy blade underneath. It helps with extra attracting dirty water in the top end. Because these hooks have the belly weight and the added extra little flash, the reason this belly weight allows the plastic to swim a lot more upright with its unique profile. Let's go, just stay on it. So start, push the head in, screw it up. This locks it in a lot better than the traditional style where you just usually feed it through. Now they all come split in the belly for easy rigging. Bring the hook around, line it up. Plastic's nice and straight. Now make a mark. You can see on that top part of the fin, that's where the hook comes out. Mark where the hook goes in with your thumb. Now you're going to bend the plastic around, go in. Now you need to come out where you know that mark is. Bit of pushing around. There you go. Nice and straight. And what you can do, what I have done, is just push the tip of the plastic back into it. That makes it fully weedless and nice and straight. The other way to rig the Bazza Bait is with the Jig Head. This is more traditional, but with the Bazza Baits you need a pair of scissors because you do a bit of a take his face off and a few adjustments to rig the hook to get proper exposure. And I'm going to show you a little trick with a treble on the nose. This is your rev heads. It's a Jig Head by TT. The reason I like these Jig Heads especially is because of the added extra flash underneath, just like the owner flashies. Now, you can't rig these like you would a traditional plastic straight like that. Obviously you're not going to get the hook exposure because it's such a deep plastic. So what you need to do, you need to run the hook up on an angle like so. So what you need to do, pair of scissors, cut the face on an angle, remove his chin. So now you can rig that up on an angle and get nice hook exposure. Okay, I'll bring it around, mark it, going to come out in that part of the groove of the fin, in, straight up, out in the groove, just like that, and easy as that. It's so easy. If you're fishing mud spits, creek mouths, anywhere there's not heaps of snags, that there is dynamite. Or you're fishing top of the water, just under, suspended fish. So I find with the bigger plastics, you should attach a treble to a split ring on the toe point. This just increases your hook up rate. You know, with a single hook you might hook 10 fish, you might land 5 to 6 if you're good on the strike and you're good at keeping tension. Run a treble, your conversion rate turns into probably about 8 out of 10. And because with bigger plastics, the fish generally always go for the head first. So just like so. It's not going to come off, it's solid. You can feed your line just through the gap. There's not much of a gap, but I can get 70-pound fluoro through there, not a problem. You can let the hook just dangle like so. I like to do that. Some people like to pin into the plastic, but I find if the barrow's going to come in, it's going to inhale, the hook's going to go into his mouth rather than being connected to the plastic. But yeah, that kicks ass. So there you have it, the two different ways of rigging Bazza Baits, with your weedless hook or with the Jig Head. Seriously, give these plastics a go. They work unbelievably well. I'm going to put some footage on of us catching cracker fish with this 5-inch and the 7-inch. Oh, it's just in the lip. Yo! Oh, look at that! And it just come out.
Him like that way a touch, yeah, like that, and then put his head tiny bit at me.
Ready? Ready, Bennett?